Oh my gosh, chat is already going crazy. I look over and get signed in, and I see on chat, like, you guys are just going nuts. Hello, Lydia. Hello, Winston's mom. How are you guys? Yes, the sign of Taurus. Money, 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 money. It's a time for money. Money making decisions, right? Am I right, Winston's mom? Double check. I try to keep up with some astrology now on TikTok so I can learn. Am I right on that one? Hi, Sarah Beth. How are you doing? Oh my goodness. Ember, you're here. I just got done doing a reading for my daughter. My daughter came by, and so I did a quick reading for her. It was nice. Thank you. Let's see, was it not last weekend, but the weekend before? I had it redone.
Love you, Mom.
I love you.
See you later.
See you later. Bye, baby. Hey, Cindy. So yeah, I got my hair done. It's green, and I'm digging this look. I'm digging this look. I'm moving my screen real quick, so give me just a moment. There we go. If I move my screen, now when I look at chat, it looks like I'm looking at the camera and not like, hi, how are you? I'm talking to the side of your face. Savor good food and enjoy activities. Yes, that's exactly it. The new moon in Taurus is a good time to commit to personal goals that express the positive energies of the sign. Yes. I was saying that this morning, like, live with joy. I'm always saying that. Live with joy. Find joy. If you woke up and you're kind of grumpy, let's find some joy. Let's find something that brightens our day a little bit, you know? Life is way too short to be grumpy all the time. Now, toxic positivity, though, not cool. All right? Because we are also human. We are also human. So if you have to cry and you need to get angry, you cry and you get angry, okay? It's just not good to stay that way, right? But if you need to, let it out, man. It's Tuesday, Juby. How are you, Juby? Hey, Allie, how are you? We got a full house, man. I went live on TikTok for the first time, I think it was Saturday, sometime during the day. And it's a different vibe altogether, guys. Oh my goodness, it's a different vibe. Ah, the necklace. I had to wear it. Like I said, I'm gonna say a bad word, and I'm sorry if I offend anybody, but I feel like a bad bitch in this. All right. What is it like on TikTok? It was slow because people don't know me as well. Even though I have a lot more followers on TikTok than I do YouTube, they're not used to me going live yet. And so I only had like maybe 12 people there, and it was just slow. It was just very different. It was hard for me also because I have to use my phone because I don't have a streaming service to do it from my PC. So I had to use my phone, so it was really hard to see everybody's comments and things like that. So that's what, it was different. It was really different. I got up this like at 3 o'clock in the morning though, and I saw a man covered in baby powder, wearing swim goggles, putting rubber bands on a watermelon. That was his live on TikTok. I'm really confused, y'all. That's what entertainment is? All right, cool. Whatever y'all want. Yeah, but you saw that too? Okay, I'm not the only one. Every time I say I see something weird, my family's like, sarcophagus next to the street. I swear to you, I did see a sarcophagus next to a garbage can here in the city. Just saying. Allie, okay. Again, see? Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Did the watermelon Okay, so did anybody actually see the watermelon explode? Because I didn't. I couldn't. I did not wait. I was just like, all right, it's 3 a.m. I don't understand. It's so funny. It is so funny. Like I said, TikTok's just a different beast altogether, and I don't know. I'm going to be doing something on there a little bit later. I was going to share this with you guys. I kind of already shared part of it with my TikTok followers, but this right here, this big old behemoth, it is 30 years worth of work done by my grandmother. She traced our family lines. My mom's side of the family, she traced our family names, and it goes back all the way to the 1400s. And there's, documents are a little bit sketchy in the 1400s, but I have death records, marriage records. I have copies of deeds. I have copies of census records for here in the United States. But she did this work, and she found out for my mom's side of the family, and her side of the family, the Chinneys, that we are English, Irish, and French. So on my mom's side of the family, I now know, and I also know something else kind of cool, and I need to do further research. But the area of England in which these people lived and the time frame in which they lived coincides with an area of England that was known for people called the Cunning Folk. And the Cunning Folk were tarot readers. So I was like, okay, I'm just born to do this. But I, of course, have to prove that. I don't know if that's true. I think that's funny. Oh, hey there! How are you, Gwen? I can never remember if Phoenix is Gwen or Lilith. Oh my goodness. TikTok, you get sucked in, don't you guys? Like, oh my gosh. It is pretty funny. I was very, very like, well then, okay. But again, I am going to do my research, because it's one thing to say that this is the area they're from. It's another thing to prove that that was actually who they were. So I'm going to be. That's what I thought too when I was reading the article about this area. I was like, no, Sabrina. Like, no, that's where they got it from. Yep, cunning witches are a thing. So that's apparently like the area. All right, Q, let's go. What cards should we use tonight? So, you remember the goddess cards, and the goddess cards are always so sweet. They're always so sweet. They never deliver bad news in an awful way. And then we have our Darkwoods tarot cards, and they're okay. They're blunt. They're to the point, right? But they're not mean. But y'all remember the Rider Waite deck, right? The deck that's just like gloom and doom always. So I think we're going to do the goddess deck, give them a time to come out, and also just have some love and light in here for a bit, right? All right. So let's see. Who is first? Allie. Allie, you are here first. Okay. Owen Davies. Cunning Folk. Yes. Popular Magic and English History. Yes. I was floored. I was really floored. It said that they lived in like East. Well, the marriage certificate is from the parish church in East London, and it is in 1565 that marriage certificate was documented. So that area. All right. Yes, Aaron. Hey, how are you? Yes, make sure you give me a thumbs up on this video, please. And if you're not already a subscriber, why? Why aren't you a subscriber yet? Come on. Then you get like the 15-minute heads up when I go live. Allie, I know, but you know what? If you think back, should you really be that shocked? Think about how we are even today. We're not too far removed from the Salem witch trials. We really aren't. All right. Allie. Allie, you have 3 cards that came out at the same time. You have the Prince of Cups, the 9 of Staves, and the 5 of Staves. Staves and Wands, by the way, are the same thing. Just depends on which deck. So first off, let's look at the 5 of Staves. Conflict for the sake of conflict. Ego-oriented competition. Losing sight of what's important because of disagreements. Have you had a petty disagreement this week? Let's see. Then you got the 9 of Staves. A pause in work to reconsider plans. Completion is so close yet so far away. So this petty disagreement stopped you from thinking of what you want to do with your future. Is this what I'm hearing from these cards? Is this what I'm hearing from these cards? And then the Prince of Cups. This better not be what I'm hearing from these cards. No. No. An invitation or offer. Young children who, with their gentleness, allow one to experience innocence anew. Okay. Did you get into a petty argument over someone not inviting you to a children's party? Alright, that's just being dumb. I'm just being stupid. But you got into a petty argument about not being invited somewhere? This is what this sounds like. And you say true, sadly. So this whole argument prevented you from doing what you needed to do this week. Child, no. Don't do that. Nothing should ever get in your way of growth. You are growing. You're making a climb. Let pettiness be pettiness. Got it? See, that's what I thought, Allie, but I wasn't going to say it because you know me. I don't try to put your business out there. But that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that it was you and your sister. Yep. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what you were saying. True, sadly, was to... Okay, got that. Yes, energetic. Winston's mom, exactly. I think of wands as sticks, like staves, and I think burn. That's how I remember that they are associated with fire. So I also think of that song. All I can remember of the lyric is, "You always wanted to play with fire." I don't remember the song. I just remember that one lyric. All right, Cindy. Allie, as far as that whole petty argument goes, you guys need to set that aside. It's a petty argument. But you knew this. So just don't, from now on, don't let it get in your way. It's being brought up because you let it get in the way of progress this week. And it's an obstacle that you don't need right now. You're too aware of that. Okay. Cindy, you're doing the shadow work. Okay. Oh, you got two cards that come out. Oh my God! I love this card. It's one of my favorite cards. Cindy, let me tell you about this card. This exact card. When I met my husband, I asked the deck. I said, I was coming out of a really crappy relationship. I'd never really had a great relationship. I was very timid, very scared about this whole thing. And I said, I just want one card. That one card will tell me what I need to know about this relationship. And I pulled this card that is in my hand right now, the Ten of Cups. Your cup runneth over. That's what this means. This means that you are about to have all that happiness. Remember that pipeline of joy? You got it. You're getting it. That's what this means. I don't even have to look at the card. I get so excited. Cindy, that pipeline of joy is here. But this card came out, and I don't know why this card came out. It's Prince of Swords. Okay? Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm getting so excited for you because that pipeline of happiness here. Prince of Swords. Business ideas, deals, mail, or messages bring opportunities for expansion, money on the way. You know why this is. The decision is the decision that needed to be made. This is the right decision. This is the decision that brings your family prosperity. Pipeline, joy given to you. I'm so excited. I am so excited. I'm sorry. I'm just really excited for you, Cindy, because this is the biggest thing. This is the universe going, yes, my child, this is the right decision. Not anymore. Not anymore. This is it. This is what brings your family prosperity. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. Your cup runneth over. Just trust it. Just trust it. Zerbeth, your turn. Your turn, my lovely. Let's see what we can pull for you. You got the Nine of Swords. And I'm going to go off the image from the card real quick. You have a decision that's been worrying you, multiple decisions that have been worrying you. She's sitting next to the swords like this, like rocking in contemplation and thought and worry. Let's see what words I pick up off of this one. Insomnia, worries that keep one awake, an issue that needs to be looked at more closely. Only then will it be transformed. A nagging anxiety. That nagging anxiety. Insomnia. Those are the words that I'm picking up. You've got something that's really on your mind, multiple somethings that are really on your mind. Yeah, about everything. Okay. I'm going to pull an oracle for you real quick. I want to know how to ease this. I want to know, how do we ease the worry? Okay. Alignment. You got align, Iris, align. Like balance. I want to see what all they have to say with this. It's kind of hard to find the meanings in this book. As much as I love this book, it's kind of hard because they're like there's moon phases and then there's flowers and there's animals. It's really beautiful, but it's hard to find in the book. All right. Iris flowers are predominantly used in purification and cleansing rituals. It is said the 3 points of an iris symbolize wisdom, valor, and faith. When these qualities come together, life can be aligned into harmony. Balance is important. Something may be pulling you out of alignment right now, and in order to restore your balance, you need to address what that is. These are the things you need to ask yourself. What in your life feels imbalanced right now? How can you align your desires? That's it. Just how can you align your desires? So your worries have to do with an imbalance in that wisdom, valor, and faith. Those 3. Either your faith is waning, or you don't feel like you know enough of the information, or maybe you just don't feel strong enough to deal with it. One of those 3 things. Do you have faith in your abilities? If that's a no, then that's out of balance. If you don't feel strong enough, out of balance. If you don't feel like you've got all the information to make that wise decision, out of balance. All that brings anxiety. We want information. We want to feel strong. We want to know that we've got it handled. Right now, you don't. So what do you need to do in order to do that? What do you need to do to put all that back into order? Who's been turned into a video game character? I'm missing something here. Oh, the logo. Yes, I'm so excited. Oh, am I super pixelated? Or am I not? Is my my connection bad? Your faith in yourself, Zarabeth? I think that's, what? We all have those phases where we doubt ourselves. But the fact that we can admit to it and we can look at it and then work on fixing that for ourselves, that says a lot. It says a lot. Yes. No, my favorite thing for panic attacks, Winston's mom, is I actually have a video on my channel for it. It is the 5 senses. So if you're ever having a panic attack, I know that a few of my listeners actually use it quite a bit. But it's done in no specific order. It's just you make the person who's having a panic attack use their 5 senses, and it refocuses them. A lot of it is refocus. I love it. I love looking at relaxation techniques because of my own anxiety. All right. Lydia, I believe you're next. Yes, and then Juby. All right. Yoga. I've always wanted to like become a yoga instructor. But that would mean I need to study it a little bit more. What do you do if you have a panic attack in a dream but can't wake up? Okay. This is something that even my own children have had to deal with because we have night terrors. So there are times where we are in the middle of a dream. If you can lucid dream and you can recognize that you are dreaming, then you have the ability to quiet yourself. But most of us do not. Most of us do not have that ability, and so we wake up in a cold sweat, and like trying to inhale for air. I don't know the answer for that one. I do know the answer if you're lucid dreaming, but most of us cannot do that. Sarah Beth, I'm glad. I know grounding. If you're having issues with your energy being all chaos, this is to Zarabeth. If you're having issues with I'm reconnecting with your energy real quick, and your energy is very chaotic. There's a way. It's going to sound stupid, but this is my method, and this is what I use, and it works for me every time. When I am feeling off, when I'm feeling sick, when I am feeling like my world is spinning and I need just some solid grounding, I have a tree in my yard, one of my favorite trees, and I go to the tree and I ask for permission to give it some of my energy. And so the tree and I have a conversation. Well, I know this sounds dumb to many, but this is what I do. The tree gives me an affirmation, yes, of my energy, and then I put my hands on the tree and I release that chaotic energy into the tree, because the tree will take it from me and then down into the roots and out into the earth to let it go. It works for me. Could it be just a mind over matter thing? Absolutely. But it works for me. Okay? Doesn't matter how dumb it looks. It works for me. Okay? So if that's something that you might want to try, it works for me. Okay? Exactly. Whatever works. I love my trees. I love my trees, and I love talking to them. My mom used to tell me trees had feelings too. All right, Lydia, I believe it is your turn. Oh, geez, Erin. Erin's like, last time I did yoga, I almost broke a rib. What? Lydia, your energy is different. Your energy is different tonight. You've got the magician in shadow. Your energy is very different tonight. Are you feeling out of control right now? Like, are you feeling powerless? That's what I'm connecting with. You are feeling powerless. Okay, so I'm connecting with your energy, and what's happening is that I keep, it's like a loop, powerless, and I don't have a second to jump in and see what caused it and how to stop the loop, but you're in a loop right now. And that's what you need to do right now. You need to stop your loop. You aren't spiraling, you're looping. You're just telling yourself the same negative thing over and over and over again to where you're believing it. Stop. Yeah, and I know stop is so, okay, let me stop because I've enjoyed this, right? No, I know you haven't enjoyed this. Okay, you know how to stop your loops. Refocus. Go play with the chickens. You're really supposed to go look at the chickens right now. I don't know why. You need to go look at chickens. Go look at your chickens. You're spiraling. You're not spiraling. You're looping over something and you're telling yourself the same thing over and over again. You need to go and redirect yourself right now. You need to stop what you're doing, go redirect. Either that it's a creative outlet, go be with your chickens. Okay, I got it, chickens. Go be with your chickens. Oh, what's wrong with your chickens? You need to go look at your chickens. Tell me if something's wrong with your chickens. Yes, give the chicken a pat. We knew this guy that owned chickens one time, and he also brewed his own beer. He was like a home brewer, and he would sit outside drinking beer with his chickens. He'd give them a little bit of beer, and he'd drink with them. So funny. Okay, I'm glad the chickens are fine. I don't know why you need to go see them right now, but you needed to go see them right now. All right. Next is Juby, right? Ember, am I right? Is it Juby? Yes, you all are giving great advice on how to do grounding, and this is what I like about our chat, is that we all tend to help each other when we have a question. Maybe they want a potato chip. Yes, feed them the potato chips. Juby. Juby, you've got the 8 of Swords, and it is in shadow, and it looks like she's crying over a decision. The 8 of Swords. Oh, okay. You've been a little hyper obsessive this week. There's something that you see as a problem and nobody else sees it as a problem, and you're really focused on this. It's not as bad as it looks. Okay? That problem that you've become harping on, it's not as bad as it looks. And that's what the universe wants you to tell you. The words are, we back you up if you're right, but you're not right this time. It's not that bad. So whatever you need to do in order to reassess, I think there's somebody that you need to talk to. There's somebody that you need to talk to. But it's just, the problem isn't as bad as it looked. That's it. Okay? but there's somebody you have to talk to. Aaron, you are next. Let's see if we can get the. See, look, these are the nice cards. Maybe they won't yell at you. Maybe. Possibly. Two of Staves in shadow. Two of Staves in shadow. What are you turning from? Ambitious plans which may not be grounded in reality. A frustrating delay is receiving success. So what I'm getting is a frustrating delay in receiving success. There was an unrealistic goal. For some reason, it feels like materials. It feels like suppliers. It feels like overhead. It feels like the thing that you needed in order to accomplish something, like the tool or the materials or something that you needed in order to accomplish that goal, that is what got delayed. Not like the whole project's delayed, not the whole plan's delayed. Like you can't do it, but it got delayed because of the supply chain. That makes sense. Aaron, you're just laughing. It always comes back to like, all right, so let's talk about your success, all right? Like, it reminds me of one of those old school moms, like the ones that are from the 1950s. Like, oh, how are you doing in school? Did you find a man? Are you guys getting married? Like, that's that's what your cards remind me of. Soy wax was sold out. So what's the supply? It was the supply. By the way, I got soy wax for Mother's Day. Soy wax. Okay. So it was the supply that was sold out. Frustrating. All right, Garrett, your turn. Garrett's funny tonight. His energy's funny tonight. In a funny, haha, kind of funny way, like giddy, kind of, I don't know, like he's in a really good mood. King of Cups. You got King of Cups in shadow. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see what this means. All right. Desire to have control over one's creativity. Need to stop dreaming and get to work. So this one is desire to have control over one's creativity. So he's feeling plateaued. He's feeling like his creative ideas aren't being listened to. There is a boredom that has set upon him. It's temporary. The boredom is temporary. I keep feeling like there's something like around the corner. Like he has networked. He has talked to somebody that this thing is happening, like in the background. Right now, he's bored, just bored. wonder why all this stuff is sold out, Aaron. Is it because like all of a sudden people are getting vaccinated and we can like go shopping again? Is that the deal? Again, oh my gosh, now the supply chain is busted again. It was toilet paper because all of our butts were at home. Amber, like I said, there's something like in the background and that's just, it's humming. You know how I said for Cindy, like it was a pipeline, direct deposit, right? His is a humming in the background. It's not in the pipeline yet. It's just, there's a buzz going on. That buzz right now has a positive feel. Could it go south? Maybe. But right now it has a positive feel. It's just a buzz. All right. It is your mom. Your mom. All right. Nine of Pentacles. But is in shadow. Pentacles has to do with cash. But in shadow doesn't make me feel good about this one. Nine of Pentacles. Did your mom buy something this week and she's got buyer's remorse? That's what this card suggests. Is that like she spent too much money and now it's feeling kind of guilty about it? Don't feel guilty about it. You should have bought it. It's fine. But yeah, it's, the word is inability to enjoy it. Like she's bought something and now she feels guilty about it. So now it's not even like she can enjoy it. You know, I bought a $200 cheesecake when I could have made one for $20. That kind of thing. She spent too much money. That's where it comes from. Like this week, it feels like she spent too much money. Don't worry about it. It's okay. That's what I'm getting. That's her always. Well, yep. She spent too much money this week and it's okay. It'll be fine. No big deal. Don't feel guilt over it. That's her message. Who is next? Then you, Amber, and then Lilith, and then Lori. All right. So, Amber, let's get you a card. Okay. 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 You got two goddesses. Both of them are in shadow. So we're just gonna look and see what they mean. All right. You got sacrifice in shadow, and the goddess is Kuan Yin. In shadow, lack of compassion, avoiding pain for gain, focus on materialism to the determinant of spiritual values, lack of compassion. There's something that you showed lack of compassion for this week. And then you have Freya. You have Freya in shadow. Oppressed by another's power and authority, insecurity, loss of personal power. Okay, so you showed this lack of compassion because you felt like somebody took your power away from you. So you felt like you had no say-so in it anyway, so whatever, I don't care. And that's kind of been the week. Whatever. You won't let me answer you anyway, so why should I answer? Answer. You need to answer. Even if they're not listening, you need to say it. All right. Lilith. Lilith. Sounds right, Amber? Yeah. You got to say it. Stop being quiet. Ooh. You got the Ten of Staves. Again, like Winston's mom was talking about, that's fiery energy, right? So the Ten of Staves. The culmination of the creative venture begun with One of Staves. Success that becomes overwhelming with its responsibilities. So this card is suggesting that you are starting to reap some of the rewards of your hard work. Okay, that you have now started to get more and more responsibility because of your hard work. This is seeming to be a little overwhelming. All right, you are a little overwhelmed by the current station in life. Even though this is what you worked for, you're now being overwhelmed by it. Take some time, rest. That was the biggest one I heard, rest. And the image on the card is the sun coming up, like it is rising, right? And that image kind of is what's sticking with me with you, like rest in the morning, all will seem different. Okay. College is gonna be yeah. So you're a little overwhelmed by all of this. Yes, you're excited. This is what you've worked hard for. You worked hard to get into college, but yes, it is very hard to deal with all this. You're a little overwhelmed. Hey, Chad, how are you? Lucid dreaming. Oh my gosh, lucid dreaming is just one of those things, man. I have done it like a handful of times and have not enjoyed it. I do not enjoy lucid dreaming. I've got, okay, hold on. Just had a card come jumping out at me when we were talking about lucid dreaming. The Five of Swords. Five of Swords. The card is reminding me that we are getting close to the end and I needed to wrap it up. No, I'm not even playing with you. Yes, Chad, I can do a reading for you. You'll be the last person tonight. All right. Ember, it is Lori that is next, and she is looking for a spirit guide reading. Okay, so I'm going to pull my oracle cards for that. Lori, you feel a little discombobulated, a little frayed, like fuzzy edges. Okay. You got illuminate, adapt, and happiness. Illuminate is a candle, adapt is a toad, and happiness is citrine. And immediately the first thing that comes to my mind as I pulled these cards is that there's information that will require you to make a change. This information is going to require you to adapt. Okay. But adapting and understanding this new information will bring happiness for all that are involved in this. So let's I'm gonna go and look at the words through this so that way I can do the thing where I look at the words. My brain is really struggling all of a sudden with words, y'all. So toad, for the toad I have change, evolve. The toad begins its life in another form, evolving in order to grow, thrive, and transition. You may be at a crossroad, unsure of what path is the right one for you to take. Feeling stalled by indecision, this card appears as a reminder that no matter the path, you will be able to adapt and thrive to your environment. There truly is no wrong choice. Whatever comes your way is a journey that you will take and come out even stronger than before. I love that one. There is no right or wrong choice. And this is a big one for me to remember as well. There is no right or wrong choice. It is a choice that just leads to a different path. Oh, I love that. Okay. And then let's look at candle. The candle throws light onto a situation. It is your way in the dark. Is there a situation or topic that has been hiding away? The candle card is asking you to look at something you might have been avoiding and bring it into the light. The dark is only frightening because of the unknown. As you illuminate a situation, naming your fear, bring it out of the darkness and into the light. The dark is never frightening with a candle to light the way. So this is an illumination of a situation. You are supposed to illuminate a situation. And then the last card, citrine. Okay. It's like, what's going on? Citrine, happiness. Citrine holds the life force of the sun in its golden hue. It is energizing, purifying, and acts as a powerful attractant. Citrine is often seen as a powerful stone of manifestation because of the pull of its energy. Citrine is all about pure joy. Success comes in so many forms, and now it is time to take stock of all that you have and focus on positivity, attracting your desires into your life through joy and grace. Bring the energy of citrine into your life to enhance the abundance. Illuminate the situation, adapt to the new information, and you will radiate sunshine. That radiate sunshine. There you go. Oh, I don't know how true this is, but Lori, they say they see you cry. Don't cry. They're all talking at once. You got too many things, girl, to be happy for. That's the one thing I hear. You got too many things, girl, to be happy. I don't know why I said girl, but just like that, girl. Oh, so yes. Yes. I don't know why okay, I don't know what they're talking about, but yeah, that's it. There you go. Chad, I get to read you now. Chad, what do you want a spirit reading or do you want a tarot reading? And Lori, thank you for always being here. I appreciate you, by the way. I'm telling you guys, I keep telling everybody on TikTok, I'm like, I've got the best group in chat on YouTube. Like, chat here. It's great. All right, Chad. Can you hear me? Am I stable? No, I'm not stable, but is my connection stable? All right. I think Chad, he said he liked the new hair color. Good. All right, I'm going to give you an oracle reading, Chad. Okay. Yep, that's what I was doing then. See? I knew this. I knew what you were going for. Chad. All right, Chad. Who's the young lady? Hmm? Who's the young lady, Chad? Your mom doesn't know who you're talking about. So your reading here, create, align, and love. So it's a new relationship that aligns with your own morals, your own hopes and dreams. At least that's what you're hoping. But you're crushing pretty hard, kiddo. You're crushing pretty hard over there. Spirit guides see it. They nod. It's all good. All right. Yeah, that's right. You've been found out, Chad. Oh, look at you. See? Can't hide anything from Mama over here. All right? You can't. You can't hide. All right? Yes, Chad. Let's look. Let's pull one more card. Let's see how this is gonna. What is your next move? Harvest. If you haven't asked her out already, you need to. You got the harvest. So you've been working on it. Oh, see? It's time to go out on a date. All right, my lovelies. Let's pull a card to get us through next week. The Princess of Staves. The Princess of Staves. The ability to create beauty that is useful, like Freya. Energy, integrity, creativity, initiative. New ideas or ventures to be acted upon immediately. A young woman who inspires others to live this mission. You know what? This is the week. Because of the planetary alignment, this is the week to put intentions out there. This is the week to get all of the things that we want to do and all our creative ideas out there. Do it with enthusiasm. Get out there. Go make joy. Go make happiness. Whatever that is for you, you do it. All right? All right. I love this week as well. This week is beautiful. All right, my lovely. Tarot Tuesday is over, unfortunately, and we got to wait until next week, right? But if at any time you all want a reading, let me know. I'll schedule an appointment. I have done a couple of different readings. I am offering my readings now at $15 for a couple of weeks, just as a sale, because I've got a whole bunch of new social media going on, so it's a sale. So if you're wanting a full reading, and I talk to you through video like this, we'll get together and schedule one. Other than that, remember that I love you. Be happy. Be safe, right? And if you go outside, you still need to wear a mask and wash your hands, people. Only, I think, 58% have been vaccinated. All right? Thank you, Winston's mom. I appreciate you and your astrological knowledge. I love it. I love it. It makes me learn. So I appreciate you. Thank you very much. I appreciate everybody coming on my Tarot Tuesdays. Tomorrow is Witchy Wednesday, and tomorrow we are going to do a spell together. But we are going to look at the elements of the spells, and we're going to actually talk about why are these elements important, what are they used for. So we're not actually doing a spell, but we are going to discuss elements of said spell so that way we can understand how to better use our tools and our materials in our spellcraft. So tomorrow, Witchy Wednesday. All right? All right, my loves. Have a great one, and I will see you all tomorrow. Follow me on TikTok. Bye.